Hello everyone, in today's video I would like to show you how I did mixing on my recent arrangement of My Heart Will Go On. Many people were wondering how I got this sound and what I use for processing. Well, before we start, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Do not forget to like this video and set the bell so you do not miss the new videos. Well, let's get started. The software I use is Ableton 2020. I used to use Cubase, but I've decided to try Ableton and I like Ableton even better. Let's start by listening to a piece from this song. So let's start with guitars. So as you can notice, guitars I have on the sum and bass, but the main guitar is only one. I just added a guitar in some places to give the effect of expansion, so that, for example, like here. The chorus sounded more volumetric. What I used is a Q. I removed the bass around 120 Hz, removed the middle and added about 2000 Hz and cut about 16. So next I have a compressor. The settings you can see here. Compressor I used from T-Rex. Next is another EQ for a warm sound. It's Mag EQ4. The settings you can see here. Let's listen to it and without it. Next in my line is FUB filter Saturn. I used a preset called Bad Accent. It's here in the fix and Bad Accent. So removed the tops to 0 and that's it. As you can see in the top, strum here. Strum and 2 notes I used only the effect delay. It's here. And respectively in the plates I have done the volume growth and this parameter is in other parts of the song. You can see it here. Accordingly, the main channel is the main guitar. There is also an automation of delay in some parts of the song. You can see it here, here and here. So yeah, that's it. On guitars, that's it. Let's listen. So also we have percussion. As for the percussion, in this arrangement I decided to try a method of processing the percussion separately. About this I will make it a separate video, it will be interesting. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and that you click on the bell not to miss this video. So I recorded the percussion separately. I first recorded the guitar track where I play the song with percussion, and then from the main channel I cut out the places where there is percussion and separately sketched on channels drum, snare, hooks and so on. I did this to make it better to hear and to stand out on the background of the whole song. Also, this method allows me to process separately drums, snare, hooks and other elements of percussion. This method I use that is just process percussion separately. So let's move on to processing percussion. As you can see, I put all elements on percussion bus to make it more convenient for me to work with drums. So let's go by the order. First, head. I put an EQ on it. I used the built-in head EQ that comes with Ableton head EQ 1. That's it. And then toms. On the toms I use standard floor tom EQ 1. Next, right. I named this track right to make it comfortable for me, and the sound of the guitar when you hit it with my finger doesn't sound like right. As I said before, I named this track to make it easy to work with project. Here I used cymbal EQ 2. Next, snares. On the snares stack pots I sent a compressor with these settings in front of you. On tracks snare 1, 2 and 3 I sent the standard EQs. You can see it here, here. Next, kicks. The summit bus I sent kick 1 and 2. The settings on the summit bus are like this: EQ, kick EQ 1 and compressor, T-Rex compressor. The settings here. I have 2 kicks because I ended the song in the third chorus. I made the drum beat louder, so I have 2 kicks. The first kick in the beginning of the song, the second kick at the end. That's it with the percussion. Let's move on to the bass. Initially I wanted to use octave effect, but when I tried octave plugin I didn't like the sound at all. I don't know so much about the sound equipment, so I didn't know how to create octave effect, so I just used acoustic bass guitar separately. Bass guitar plugin called Impel Bass A. So let's freeze track and I show you the plugin. I used Sitting by the River preset. Let's listen. Make sure. Okay, it works. I really like the sound of this acoustic bass guitar. It gives the whole arrangement a warm sound. Accordingly, here I threw in EQ with E-Pass Vintage and basic peak compressor. And also I froze the track to the computer was less low. Let's listen separately how the bass guitar sounds with and without processing. So the bass, that's it. Next I have reverb, delay and saturator, automation and used in different places of the song. You can see them here. I really like the sound of the effects here. Reverb, Valhalla, room with these settings. Delay, also Valhalla room with these settings. And I use the saturated just to add more volume and warmth in some parts of the song to accentuate the guitar. Settings are here. At this point I'm done with mixing, and now let's move on to the mastering. On the master channel I put an EQ and cut off around 25. Then I added a plugin, mastering, add, sustain, and of course multiband and limiter. Let's listen to it with and without processing. The settings are here: EQ, mastering, add, sustain, and multiband limiter. Let's listen. At this point, I hope this video was useful for you and you will maybe find something for yourself and apply these settings in mixing your songs and arrangements. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and write comments, and also put a bell not to miss new videos. Wish you all the best. See you soon.